It's episode 6. I'm not late.
He's late as fuck. You see how he started the video like that?
He said, "Oh, I'll be there at 1. Gets here at 12:45, and then he calls me late." Bro, it's my house.
Tell me how I get into the house. I get into this room that's literally under his room before he does. And then I'm down here, and it's like 20 minutes have gone by, and he's still not.
What time did I get down here? 12:59.
That's terrible. When you get your first job as like this big business guy, right? Are you gonna show up there at 7:59 when the workday starts at 8 o'clock?
Is my job in my house?
Huh?
Are you on my time? Yes.
No.
So you
bro.
do what I say.
No,
so
no, that's not bad. That's just terrible. That just shows.
You said, "Oh yeah, I'll be there at 1." So then we start around 1:30.
That sounds
not 12:45. Let's start at 12:50.
That just sounds like a terrible characteristic trait of yours to be late.
I'm not late. I'm not.
Bro, just get on with the show, bro.
Welcome back, episode 6. No. You know it's your show today. You came up with the topic.
You know what? How about you do the intro? Piece of shit. Let's go.
CFTV, Chris and Frankie podcast.
Bro,
episode
see?
6.
That's the same energy that's not going to make this podcast go up, man. Because you just keep being
episode 6.
How about more
CFTV,
enthusiasm?
Chris and Frankie podcast. What are we talking about today?
Well, we should talk about people being late to work and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, how does that affect the business when you're late for work as an individual? You know what I mean? Like, how does your actions affect everybody else? You know what I mean? Because it's selfishness at the end of the day. You don't think so? No? Alright, whatever. Hey, guys, in the comments, like, hey, if you have someone, you know, that you're doing a business with and they're always late, is that a good quality trait, or is it, like, something you should, like, nip in the bud?
I'm precise. You just, like, show, "Oh, I'll be there at 12:30, and then you end up there at 12:50. Oh, I'll be there at 12:30, then you're there at 12:15, and you're like, "Oh, you're late." There's a lack of precision with you. There's a lack of precision.
Here's the problem, right? When I say I'm going to be here at 12:30, right, and I show up at 12:50, I come straight to this room. Because I'm already late, so I'm coming straight here. You see that I'm going to come at 12:50 or whatever, and you wait until I get into this room. I have to call up to you like, "Yo, come downstairs."
You're damn right.
I remember having a whole conversation with your dad the other day. It
You're
was
damn
like
right.
we had a whole
You're
conversation.
damn right. You're damn right.
You were in your room.
You're damn right.
You knew I was
You're damn
down
right
here,
because you're in
and
my
you
house.
didn't come down here. I don't understand.
You're on my
that.
time.
That makes no sense. There's no such thing as your time. It's the world time. That's it.
It's my time.
You're delusional.
3 minutes have gone by.
And you still haven't admitted to your fault. Just say you were late today.
No, because I wasn't.
You were.
How about us? We've been filming on Mondays and Thursdays.
It's Mondays and Fridays. We've never done Thursdays. We did Thursday once last week. It's been Mondays and Fridays every single time. You all of a sudden want to be like, "Yo, are we filming on Thursday?" We're not filming on Thursday. We're filming on Friday.
We've filmed more on a Thursday than we have a Friday.
No, we have not.
This is misinformation.
What are you doing?
Shit pisses me off.
Oh, that's a great one. All right, so we're getting into rage baiting today. That'll be the first topic. Is rage baiting, you think, necessary or like cool or funny, or is it more just annoying all the time, or does it just depend on like time and place? Go ahead, Mr. Rage Baiter.
It depends on what you're rage baiting about.
Oh, okay. So someone's character quality traits, like you show up late all the time, and I let you know, like, yo, you're always late.
I'm really not though.
But like, is that a funny...
You're later than me.
See, so this is, guys, this is when Christian's not looking at you, he's just picking at random shit on his hand, and not really like he's talking with some aggression undertones. You know he's getting pissed, right? Look at his shirt. His shirt is supposed to be a regular collared shirt, and it looked like a damn V-neck because of how much he's been just yanking on it from the anger.
Bro, I just put it on.
You put that shit on just now?
Yes.
Damn, bro. What's going on? You good?
It looks normal.
No, it does not. Christian, you know that doesn't look like a regular t-shirt, bro.
It's a little bit bigger. That's all.
It looked like a bodybuilder, like donated you that shirt because you're a fan or something. What's the shirt say?
It's Martin Luther King.
Martin Luther King? Do you have a quote from him that you prefer?
Yeah.
What is it?
Frankie needs to shut the fuck up.
Motherfuckers will be, on time if they want to, fight violence. I don't know. You think Martin Luther King was ever, late to a protest? Nah, probably not. Because if he's late, that protest is going to get shot down with water hoses and dogs and all that shit. But he was there on time to get arrested every time. You'd be the one to be like, yo, let's do the protest, let's march, blah, blah, blah. You don't show up, everybody go to jail but you because you're the late one. You probably be calling into the protest.
I'm not even, you're late more often than I am. What are you talking about?
You're never in this room before me.
I'm talking about in general.
You're never in this room before me.
Yeah, I live here. I live here.
That's the problem. You live here and you're not in this room before me. I live 4 miles away from here.
I don't care.
So how am I always beating you to this spot before you?
Bro, because you just come at random times.
It's always between 12 and 1.
So what, I'm just going to wait in here for you?
We always plan
no,
where we're going to...
No, I'm not doing that shit! No.
Successful rage bait. Cha-ching. All right, anyway, no, seriously, let's get out to the topic.
Yo.
Why are you so bad, bro? This is the problem, Christian. You just be getting bad for no reason, bro.
It's true. It's true.
Just relax. Stop crossing your arms, bro. That's terrible body language.
How?
Because that just means you're closed off. You don't. It's hot. It is not hot in here. Your house got AC and all.
There's no AC.
Oh fuck! All right. Let's get to it.
I need a fucking drink, man. Jeez.
Yo, we gonna get drinks tonight, gang. Yo, you ready? Dude, I'm kind of
Bro, who's going to that?
Dude, I'm ecstatic today.
Who's going to the...
I don't know.
Country club?
It's not the country club. It's the Washington club.
The social club, whatever the fuck.
Or do you need a ride? You coming with me? Because Jacob is. So you might as well.
Oh, he's
come.
here?
Yeah.
But who's even... How... Don't you need a membership to go?
I know a guy there already. I know a lot of people there already. So when you're a member, you can have as many guests as you want. You just, as long as they're not jackasses, you know what I mean, you'll be fine.
So you can just one member can bring 10 people.
Yeah. So once I become a member, you guys could just come with me and we can go there with free, cheap drinks and shit. But the thing tonight is, I want to become a member, so I have to go tonight to get this application stuff, and I need to get a sponsor, all this stuff to get into the
an IQ test.
No, you idiot.
Okay.
It's just a board. They have to vote should we let this kid into the membership? Yes or no? Blah, blah, blah. Because basically you're buying into a stock almost. If you think about it.
It sounds more of a frat.
No, it's not a frat. Cause it's a bunch of the audience, a bunch of older people.
I know, but if you were to make a comparison, it'd be closer to
Okay, fair, yeah.
Are you getting dividends on
No, I'm not. I wish I was. But, I mean, the dividends are cheap drinks. Think about it. Think of how much money you're saving from not paying $12 for a rum and coke.
Sure.
Think about it.
I mean, it's a club. You're buying into a social
But it's
club.
not... when you go there, you're going to, Alright, we're going to do, we're going to do a reel to it, right? Your reaction of... your preview, what you think it's gonna be, and then what it actually was, and then you get a post game interview.
I mean, it's a social club. I don't.
Yeah, we'll see.
I mean, yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory.
No, I know, but I don't know what you guys are expecting. It's not gonna be Mezzos,
bro.
But it's also not gonna be Rose Alley.
I know what I know what it is.
I hope what you know it is.
It's almost like a country club. That's the closest thing.
Oh, yeah, pretty much. There's free shuffleboard. There's a pool table.
So instead of golf, there's a shuffleboard
But the pool table you have to do quarters and shit, which is cool. But anyways, first topic of the day, since we already successfully rage baited Christian and he's already almost needs to drink before it's even 5 p.m. Let's get into it. All right, number one topic. What are your feelings?
What the fuck was that? Let's get into it. That was some corny
Guys,
ass
when
shit.
Christian's been successfully rage baited and he gives in, he also becomes the biggest dick.
That was corny.
Anyway.
That was corny.
Stop being so mad, bro.
I'm just looking at the camera. I'm looking at the audience.
Yeah, but you normally, when you talk to someone, even when we're here, you're looking, at the person you're talking to. Don't tell me to shut up. Don't tell me to speed this shit up. We got plenty of time today to talk. Anyways, topic number 1. What do you feel about...
Bro, what?
Alright, shut up so I can just get it out, bro. God
Watch
damn.
Mojo head ass over here. Do you know what that is?
No.
No,
That's why I didn't laugh. Stupid.
What were you gonna say?
You need a haircut. That's what I was going to say. Yo, Christian's haircut don't last, like, 3 days, bro.
My hair's actually fine.
No, take your hat off.
Well, now I have a hat on, so
Take your hat off.
It messed it up.
Oh, okay. That's what I thought. Anyways, moving on. I need to get a haircut today, too. But, what do you feel? How do you feel about people with their phones on D&D? Like, all the time. Not even just at night. Just all the time.
Yeah, it seems a bit much. Why? This seems like very specific. It seems like you went through something recently with someone.
No. I'm just saying, because a lot of the people I know like to have their phone on D&D.
I mean, I guess if you like it to have it at work, that could be.
Okay.
That's like 8 hours throughout the day, so that might seem like all the time. If you're in class at school, if you want out on D&D. Personally, I don't usually, unless I really get a lock-in about stuff. But other than that, I don't really care too much. Do you care?
I don't care. It bothers me.
You clearly care.
It bothers me.
Because he's a...
Because it's like, alright, so I think of situations in my head, right? Like, if I'm just calling you to bullshit, I don't really care. But if I call you, let's say, for something important.
Yeah, I guess that can be it. Yeah, that can be it.
And my shit goes straight to voicemail, I'm going to think, well, not anymore, but I used to think, oh shit, like, their phone is dead. Or, oh shit, their phone's not next to them, or something happened, right? But then I see, like, a minute later, you're on Instagram, you're on Snapchat.
Oh, see, I don't...
You're on Facebook, or you're posting a story on Snapchat. That shit pisses me off.
Oh, yeah. I don't really keep tabs on people because I'm not, like, a little girl or anything.
No, it's not that, but I'm saying, like, the only reason I'll call someone is if I see them on social media. If I see them on social media, I'll be like, alright, word, they're not doing shit because they're on social media. Let me call them to talk shit. If it's something important, it doesn't matter. But if it's just to talk shit, I'm going to check, are you free or not? Not with a text, but just, check to see if they're on Instagram at the very least. So my thing is, if you're going to be on D&D all the time, right? Let's say I have a major situation, and I just need someone to pick up.
Yeah.
And that shit goes straight to voicemail, bro. I'm cooked.
Yeah, I mean, my phone, I usually won't have it on... Like, if people call, I'm usually pretty good to pick up. I don't really have it on D&D unless I really got something. So, yeah, they say, the D&D princess... When people just think like they're super like Hollywood, everyone wants to get in, so they put on their D&D.
That attitude pisses me off. You are not that important, bro.
Yeah, but your reaction to them being on D&D,
it pisses me off.
No, but
it's only like if it's like a close, because if it's just a because realistically, like, I'm not calling everybody. I'm just calling my close friends. So, like, if a close friend of mine is on D&D and I know they're just scrolling or not doing nothing because I know they're not working at the time and place or whatever the hell it is, it's like, bro, pick up the phone.
Pick up the phone, baby. I don't know. What is it? I know that you're home, baby.
That's definitely not how that goes.
I know, but pick up the phone. Was that Future song?
Why do you change your voice when you like?
Well, I'm trying to remember the lyrics. Pick up the phone, baby. Was it Future?
It's not.
Pick up the phone, baby.
And it's not Future.
Who the fuck is that?
Travis Scott, I think.
Oh yeah, it is.
I think Future might be in that song, but I don't know if that's his song.
Pick up the phone, baby.
He doesn't sing it like that. Nobody raps like that besides like fucking what's his name? Young. What's his name? The one that's in doing all the court cases and stuff.
Young Thug.
Young Thug, that's what it is.
Pick up the phone, baby.
But yeah, don't leave your phone on D&D, bro. Unless you're really like doing something important, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but your reaction to them being on D&D probably makes them feel like they're Hollywood because you get so offended by it.
No, that's why I've tried to make clear. I don't care about it anymore because I understand. I know what they're doing. But before, it used to piss me off a lot.
Seems like it stuff pisses you off.
No, I just had a lot to say about it.
Mm.
Does that mean I'm pissed off about it? Does that mean that I have a lot on my chest?
Sounds like you're pissed off about it and you have a lot on your
On my what?
chest.
Just making sure.
You know what I said?
Yeah, I know what you said, but I know when you release these shorts, the subtitle's gonna say test, not chest.
The audience gets what I'm saying.
Dude, I went to the dentist today. Bruh, shut the fuck up, dude. I hate yo, cause I was on the phone with someone the other day, and I said the same thing, bro. I was like, I got the dentist appointment. They're like, they start laughing. I'm like, the fuck is so funny?
Yeah.
What is so funny, Christian?
Continue.
Anyways,
I would say Frankie must be a little floss with a tree branch.
It's literally one gap.
And big ass gap. No, go up to the camera.
It's really not that big.
It's crazy because all your other teeth are like super straight.
No, that's what I was gonna tell you before you rudely fucking laughed during the fucking.
Continue. So you went to the dentist.
So anyways, yeah, I have a gap. That's what I was gonna say, and then you laughed. Anyways, I have a gap. So every time I go to the dentist, obviously I'm a little,
Insecure.
a little insecure about it, because I'm like, bro, y'all motherfuckers should have gave me braces like 10 years ago. You know what I mean? This problem would have been fixed. But every time I went to the dentist to get like that, not a referral, but to get like consultation, they would always be like, oh no, like your teeth are straight. It's just that you have a gap.
They are straight.
And I'm like, no, I get that, but can we get rid of the gap? And they're like, nah, like, because if we try to do that, then it would mess up all your other teeth, and everything else won't be straight.
It does seem like it would be painful.
So then I'm like, what the hell? And then they're like, always like coming up. I would ask every year, like, hey, can I get braids? Can I get braids? Not braids, braces? Can I get braces? Can I braces? And it got to the point where like it was like senior year. The doctor was like, oh, would you like to get braces? I'm like, no, I'm already thugged this thing out for freaking 18 years. I'm good.
Yeah. What about Invisalign?
Invisalign is like expensive.
You think braces are cheaper?
No. But at the time that they were asking me about braces, I didn't have insurance.
Oh, I mean.
So.
I think braces are a lot more expensive.
Oh yeah, for sure. But I'm thinking like Invisalign's it's probably gonna be the same problem.
Yeah, because like your teeth are straight.
Everything's straight. Everything's where it's supposed to be.
It's one thing if your teeth were like this and they made a gap that way, but they just come straight down. So you'd have to shift all your teeth.
Yeah. And then that would make problems because all my other teeth, they grow in the right way.
Yeah, that shit would.
They always tell me that in the dentist. They're like, yo, you have good teeth. They're white. I'm like, aren't they not supposed to be white and straight?
Go get some veneers or something.
A what?
Veneers?
I don't know. It's just a character trait. It's like Frankie with the gap.
Frankie with a gap. Frankie with a gap.
I don't have a lisp. That's something I don't have. Mr. Chest over there.
That didn't.
You didn't get it?
No, I got it.
Because you said test earlier instead of chest?
But it didn't really, hit. Like, the joke didn't really land
well. Yeah. The joke never hits when it's you.
No, I'm saying I'd give it credit where credit's due, but it wasn't that.
All right, so, guys, this is the other thing you got to know about Christian. When he's been, successfully rage baited, he's just a, buzzkill all day long.
I just say it how it is.
Until he gets alcohol in his system, I guess.
I just say it how it is.
You don't always say it how it is. You keep things to yourself sometimes. You know what I mean?
Oh, you don't like talking to you. Sure.
Yeah.
But I usually, I'll say it in a more respectful manner than you, but I'll say how it is.
I don't like you.
What? I don't know what the point of contention is.
So can I finish my story, bro? You've been interrupting all freaking day.
You just talked about your gap for 5 minutes.
No, I didn't. Anyways, moving on. So yeah, they told me that I had good teeth. They said everything's good, blah, blah, blah. And the doctor's like, oh, how long has it been since you've been since you've been to the dentist and got it clean, bro. I was like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like 2-3 years. Guy looked at me crazy, and he's like, well, that's strange because it doesn't look that bad. And I'm like, I mean, I brush my teeth and I floss. Like that's what you guys say to do. So whatever. So then blah blah blah. The guy then tells me, he looks at my X-rays, and he's like, yeah, like I'm gonna give you a referral so that you can get like a consultation with some people for your molars. And I'm like, what do you mean? Like your wisdom teeth? I'm like, what about it? They haven't grown in. Yeah, they haven't grown in, which is good, but like at the direction that they're facing, they could grow in and cause a lot of damage. This kind of I'm like, bro, I am 22 years old. I do not want to get my wisdom teeth taken out.
I just got mine out in January.
Did it hurt?
Well, not during it, but like after they're like sore and stuff. I actually had to go twice, January and like March or something.
That's insane.
Actually, yesterday I had to do like my 6-month like post-op thing just to see if stuff was fine. I go in, they said everything looked good. Then I'm just gonna have to go again for one last time to see if stuff covered up. Yeah, I feel like a lot of teeth stuff is somewhat unnecessary.
Yeah.
But you believe them, I guess, because they're like, well, yeah, if it grows into the nerve and then it's like, or it goes this way, but it's like I didn't have any pain in my.
That's what I'm saying. Like they do it like prematurely, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but then they'll say, oh, we're acting beforehand.
No, I think like that's like.
You think it's just to get the money?
Yeah. That's like the extended warranty on your brand new like purchase of a car or something. It's like, do you really need that? No.
Probably not. Yeah, because I wonder how people dealt with like all these.
They just pulled them out in the back, in the end, at the when they came out, they just pull them out.
Yeah, but like these teeth surgeries, like in the 100 years ago and stuff like that, when they didn't have all the.
It's probably done like.
Yeah, they.
You were alive. Grabbed the wrench.
Just yanked it.
Yanked it out.
That shit's ass. Oof.
And then you die of infection because they had nothing for the infection besides alcohol.
Yeah. I mean, 100 years ago they did. Maybe 200 years ago they didn't.
Yeah, that. It's wild.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Sorry.
It always boosts my spirits when they tell me, hey, you got nice looking teeth. They're white. They're not, crazy looking. They're straight.
Are you going to get your wisdom teeth taken out?
See, I called my mom about that. She was like, no. I was like, what? She's like, tell them to mind their business. I'm like, oh my God, Esperanza. Like, this is the first time I've ever, like, heard her say, like, don't listen to, like, a professional.
Doctor. Yeah.
This is the first time I ever, I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, no. Your teeth, you said your teeth weren't, like, the wisdom teeth haven't even grown in. What the fuck are they doing? I'm like, well, they said that, like, it might, potentially be a problem in the future. No. You're not doing that shit. Your teeth don't hurt. You're fine. I'm like, all right, Mom.
Valid. I mean, they don't hurt.
I just don't want to do the whole, like, they put you under. They do it. All right. But, like, I don't want to deal with the whole, like, post-op, like.
It's like a week. 2 weeks.
That's a lot of time away from work.
Yeah, I
can't do that.
But can't you? Can you get like paid time off for that? Or for like surgery?
No, yeah, for sure. But like, no, that's just. I want to save all my sick time for the end of the year because my job they just pay me out.
I guess.
So, yeah, that's where that is. But it always makes me happy. And they're like, yeah, you ain't got no problems. I'm like, yeah, I do what you guys tell us to do. Over and over and over.
Yeah. So, what is it? Today, I'm the only one in the house all day.
Free crib? Are we coming here after?
Sure.
Free crib? Bro, every time Christian says we got a free crib, something always happens. Where they at now?
Bro. Because Maddie...
You see this shirt, guys? It's a V-neck.
Right now, it's just the way I'm sitting. But if I stick...
No, it's not, bro. You got a V-neck on.
Not...
They can't see.
See, that's not a V-neck.
Bro,
so it's just if I squat,
They look like a V-neck. Bro, just sit down.
That's not a V-neck.
You're doing a lot of, like...
That's because of the weight. It's because I'm sitting.
Anyways, moving on.
It's only when I go like this, bro. So, Maddie's second day of school, so she had school, then she got volleyball, then she's going to her friend's house, and then they're going back to school dance, and then they're going to party. So she ain't here, and then she's sleeping out. So she ain't here for the whole day. And then my parents are going to a birthday party in Boston, like overnight with their friends.
Word.
So, right here.
Cricket.
Mikasa. Come and join us. This will get posted.
Bro, we don't know these people.
This will get posted like a week after, like today probably. So.
What was the other thing I texted you about?
Rage baiting, D&D.
Oh, the people that take forever to text.
Yeah. These all seem like very
It's all phone
things.
related though.
Yeah.
These are my pet peeves at the end of the day.
These are like personal things to you.
They're just pet peeves.
So explain the texting one.
The texting one's like, what do you mean? Like if you're like you say something, right, and the person like the next day responds to it. Like I feel like at that point don't even respond, bro.
Well, I mean sometimes you just forget.
It
depends on how often that's happening, because I've done that.
You're on your phone all day long.
But sometimes you'll hit it, right? And then you just forget to text, and then you thought you responded, and then you didn't.
Alright, I'm okay with that. But there's those people that just like to see the numbers on their notification be so big.
Weird. See, I like that to be
like,
at
0.
I'm
so important. Look, I have 1,000 unread messages.
Hey, yo, Jacob.
Damn.
That is him, though.
I didn't know that, Jake.
Well, you've seen his phone.
No, I have,
so many red
I've never noticed that many red, like, obviously on Snapchat.
Yeah.
Motherfucker's a Snapchat warrior, but, like, everything else, yo, that's
maybe
not
not text,
Jake.
I don't know. Maybe
me.
I'm just thinking the text message. Yeah, I like everything to just be clean on 0.
Yeah. You know, for Gmail, since I had so many notifications, I just, like, turned the thing off. I'm like, don't show that I have, like, because I hate that number.
That.
It was like 12,000. I'm like, bro.
I'm like, where are these? I try to look for them.
It's all spam.
Yeah.
It's all spam.
But you gotta go, like,
spam, subscriptions.
Yeah.
And not even, like, paid subscriptions, just subscriptions to get, like
a newsletter or something.
Yeah. I'm like, dude.
What? How was it? Today's Friday. How was your week?
Bro, my team lost.
You said this last time.
Yeah, I had to say it again. My team lost.
We went over this last time. Check out last episode.
My team lost. It was anticlimactic because I thought we were gonna at least get to the 3rd game. You know what I mean?
And you didn't.
But we didn't because motherfuckers want to act up and be stupid.
After all that, anything else?
No,
just work.
Yeah, just work. Freaking what I do. I worked. Yeah, that's it, bro.
Hey, how about, you know how the like Trump deployed like the National Guard and stuff in DC?
That he's deploying everybody, yeah.
In DC, how would you feel if that was you? Well, isn't that your job
getting
though?
Paid.
Yeah, I know, but because isn't there a difference between like National Guard and then like military police or something, or no?
No.
Oh, I thought there was like I thought it was like everybody.
Military police is a part of the National Guard.
Oh.
Just how it is a part of the army too. The big army.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like people be asking me, my mentor Dutch, he always be telling me that. He's like, yo, you hear what they're doing? I'm like, bro, like everybody tells me the same thing. They're like, bro, you need to start like keeping up with like the times now, especially that you're in the army and stuff. And I'm like,
say like as a citizen of the world.
Yeah,
not even
but
the
like
United States, just the world.
I'm just like, bro, just give me the call. Just let me know.
Yeah, you're just a.
I just don't like to be.
You're just like a pawn on the table that they move you around.
Yeah.
But like, what about
for my college? I'll do that.
Okay, but not even the army, but like just being aware of things happening.
Even I find out from other people. I
got like 3 weeks later.
No, I got people that watch the news all the time. I got my landlord telling me every time I go downstairs, oh, did you hear this? Did you hear that? I have my mom telling me, oh, did you hear this? Did you hear that? I have everybody telling me the same things because, you know, that's the thing. I hate small talk. And everybody likes to have small talk with me. So they'll bring up the news. And then when I hit them with, oh, I didn't hear that. Oh, what happened? They'll tell me a little bit of information. And then the next person will do the same thing or whatever. And then I'll just compare notes. And then I'll get a generalized, you know. Like, did you hear about the shooting in the Catholic school or whatever the hell it was? It's like, I heard that from a friend. I didn't see that on the news.
Well, yeah, I mean, a lot of people hear things from, but I'm saying like, if you just like keep up to date, like every other day or something, just so like you know, because if you're just hearing it from like specific people, you got their biases involved and all that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Just even money, economy, all that kind of stuff. What's going on?
I don't have to worry about the economy.
Right.
I have someone worried about that for me.
Yeah, that sounds very smart. To not be aware.
I'm aware that it's not a good economy.
Yeah, see this.
I'm aware that house prices are up. I'm aware rent prices are going up where we live.
But see, if you become more informed about these things, maybe you could better strategize to save money or make money.
I save money by not wasting money.
I get that, but to make more money, invest in.
I make more money by saving on dumb shit that I don't need.
Okay, I mean, yes, this is a very.
Or working more hours.
This is a very short.
It's a very simple, straight to the point way of thinking about it. Yes,
it's a very ignorant, surface level view. I'm not saying you're wrong, but the investments in long term building wealth, you got to go a little bit deeper. Oh, let me just not buy these pairs.
What are you doing to build wealth?
Right now,
long term, strategically, with your non-ignorant layer of knowledge over the economy. Explain.
Right now?
Yeah, right now.
Trying to get my Roth IRA up.
Oh, trying to get it up. All right.
Yeah.
Anything else?
I gotta open up a new bank account.
Okay.
Because my what is it? My bank wouldn't go into, or Fidelity didn't have my bank loaded.
Interesting. Anything else?
Just saying.
No.
Being aware of these things.
So nothing else.
Well, if you're fine, but what? Do you buy like stocks and things like that?
I have a Roth set up. I have a 401k.
Okay, but if you
I have a bank that works.
Okay, but if you're gonna like buy like stocks and whatever, if you do that thing, just like being aware of foreign policy, tariffs, all that kind of stuff.
Like I said, I have someone that already worries about this, so I don't have to worry about it.
Okay. I'm
just saying, the thing I have to worry about is making money, putting it in the stocks with my dividends, and let that shit and forget about that money, and then work with the money I got, spend less so I have more to put in that account to then continue on that. Nothing, you guys, I feel like people overcomplicate it.
Okay, nothing you have said is incorrect. I completely agree with
you. Overcomplicate it though.
But I'm saying,
would it be better if I knew like what actually did it, so that if that guy dies, I figured it out?
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
To optimize how much money you're making, being more aware of what is happening in the world, and beyond just like economically, just like world events, just to be an active member of society.
I don't need to be an active. I pay my taxes just like everybody else. That's all I need to be that's as active as I gotta be on society.
I guess I'm not saying you gotta be like, gotta know everything, but
no,
just being aware.
Like that. No, I don't like that. The people that know everything.
Well, yeah, because some people just...
I hate that shit. Like, they'll be like, you'll say something like, for example, like during COVID or whatever, when I was joking all the time, but I would always be like, well, I mean, they'd be like, because people would be talking shit about Trump or whatever, and I'd be like, well, my gas is low, I don't give a fuck, right? And then people would be like, the only reason it's low, it's not because of Trump, it's because of this, and like, they'll come up with this whole, like, story, this whole,
but like, when you, but like, if you... But if you say, you made a statement basically saying, someone's saying this, and like, well, my gas is low, so I don't give a fuck about anything else.
That's an ignorant... if you like him or not, because my gas is low.
Yeah, but that's like an ignorant statement, though.
Correct.
All right.
Correct.
It's an ignorant statement.
But is it true? Gas is low. Don't care.
The sky is...
It might not be correlated with
So then what's the... Hey, the sky is blue. I just got a flat tire.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I didn't care about you talking about Trump to begin with. So you telling me, oh, Trump this, Trump that, right? And I'm like, well, I don't care about that. So I'm going to tell you something you probably don't care about.
No, but by you saying that, you're insinuating that it's the president that's keeping your gas low.
I understand what I was saying.
So you're just trying to rage bait them.
Yes.
And then you complain that they start talking to you. So then you make...
No. They will start the conversation, and then I'll hit them with that. Because people like to assume that everybody has all the information, or they have whatever information that they have. So then they'll start talking to you as if you agree or have like a point of view on that subject. And then they get mad when you hit them with an ignorant comment.
Yeah, I mean, people being ignorant, I don't think makes people happy.
Okay, but like,
but
you
you
can't
say
assume everybody knows about everything. Because, like, if I wanted to talk to you about lions, and then I just hit you with, like, a random fact, and then you'd be like, well, like, for example, like, just for the sake of argument, I hit you with do you know that it's the females that do all the hunting in a pride of lions, and then the lion, the male lion, is just responsible for fighting other male lions off. For a person that didn't know, they'd be like, well, that doesn't make sense. I thought it was the big male. It's like, yeah, you're ignorant to the fact that I'm not going to get pissed off. I just know that not everybody knows that.
I know, but that's the difference. I thought it was this. It's not that way, so they're asking a question. You saying gas is low, so I don't give a fuck is vastly different.
Cause, bro, I don't know, and I don't care to ask. Is what I'm saying.
Oh man, I didn't know that. Or just shut the fuck up and not say anything.
Why are they talking to me though?
Because you're engaging. I don't know what situation this is, but if you're talking to someone about this and like,
it's the small talk I'll be talking about. I don't like small talk.
So then just be like, oh, I didn't know that.
Or I could just hit them with a regular Frankie response.
And then, okay, then you're rage baiting them. But then you say you get mad after you hit them with gas is low, so I don't care. And then you get mad at them for then continually explaining it to you.
Because it's obvious that I don't care with the reply that I give you. So instead of you feeding into the rage bait, you should just be like, okay, whatever. He's ignorant. But no, they keep going, oh, no,
but why
educate him?
Yeah, but if someone's like ignorant, and if you're not trying to be smart, I'm like, if you're like, well, actually, it's like this. If you're already engaging in that type of conversation, you're already within that context, and then you politely correct them on certain things, by you saying that, you're furthering the conversation. All right. By your logic, every time someone says something wrong, every conversation would just end. By your logic. Damn. Oh, a punch buggy is the world's fastest car. Okay. That's how every conversation for you would end.
I saw this Instagram reel that it just like, it perfectly defines how America could solve all of its issues. Right? The guy who's drinking his bug or whatever, and the lady that was recording was like, oh, why are you always so calm? Like, what's your secret to peace? And he's like, I don't argue with idiots. Yeah. I just tell them they're right and move on. So then the lady goes, well, I think that's stupid because you got to be aware with this. You got to be... She goes on with this whole little thing. And he hits her with you're right.
Yeah, but that's not what you did, though. You further the conversation. I don't give a fuck because my gas is low. That's furthering the conversation. But
that tells you I don't give a fuck. So if someone tells you I don't give a fuck about a situation or a thing, that means, hey, I don't care, so stop talking about it.
No.
That's what that means.
No, this is how you say I don't care. I don't really care. That's how you say it.
I don't give a fuck also.
Yeah, but
I think I don't give a fuck is way more clear than I really don't care.
Okay, but now by you saying, oh, gas is low, so I don't give a fuck, that's you furthering the conversation. I don't really care what else the president does because my gas is low. That's you engaging in conversation. That's not you ending a conversation.
But that's me saying I don't give a fuck.
That's so stupid.
How is that stupid?
Because that's not you saying I don't give a fuck. You say I don't give a fuck is, hey, I don't give a fuck.
Bro, if someone says I don't give a fuck, what does that translate to your head? Like, oh yeah, keep talking to me?
No, I don't give a fuck.
No, that means stop talking.
I don't give a fuck. But that's not what you said.
I said gas is low, so I don't give a fuck.
But that's you.
What the period was, I don't give a fuck.
Okay. But you saying the beforehand, gas is low, I don't give a fuck, is automatically going to push the conversation further.
It shouldn't, because I said I don't give a fuck.
No. If you just said I don't give a fuck, but you're adding new information to the conversation, allowing it to be pushed further.
But it doesn't need to, because I said I
don't give a fuck. So why don't just be like, oh, okay. Or I don't really care. Because you really want to talk about it. That's the thing. That's
stupid. It's because if they want to tell me something I don't care about, right, I'm gonna give them something I don't care about.
Okay, so you rage bait them. That's fine. Admit that. You're just saying whatever. But then you get mad when people start explaining stuff to you. Cause you just rage bait yourself. You're fucking stupid.
Because they didn't get the message that I don't care, and then they keep going. It's kind of like when you say a joke and it's funny the first time, but then the person keeps going on with the joke and it's not funny anymore.
It's like not even the same thing, though.
Yes, it is, because the joke is, when I said it, the joke was funny. and then all of a sudden you're adding all this other. It's kind of like if you hit them with a joke like, what you called? Fuck, I don't even know how to say it.
So your problem is them like adding stuff on.
It's like when you say a joke and then someone tries to like explain it afterwards. Well, technically speaking, this wouldn't be able to happen because blah 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 blah. It's like, bro, you just ruined the joke.
Okay, I get that.
That's what I'm trying to say.
But,
so if I say, well, my gas is I don't care who I don't really care. My gas is low. I don't really give a fuck. And you go, well, this is technically and it's like.
Bro, if you're making an ignorant...
Get a clue.
No, but if you're making...
It's an ignorant statement. It's a purposeful, it's a purposely ignorant statement.
So most people who would say that, though, aren't trying to end the conversation.
But that's not my fault. You're assuming I'm most people.
So, yeah, I guess, okay, let's assume that Frankie's an idiot.
No, stop assuming.
When you add new information...
Oh my... There's no new information.
Nobody was fucking talking about gas! No, you...
But
yo, are you stupid or slow?
Nobody was talking about gas, right? Nobody was talking about gas, but nobody was talking about Trump either. They brought that shit up, trying to make small talk with me.
Okay, so how does
you bring up something irrelevant to me? I'm gonna bring up something irrelevant to you.
Okay, so
and then I'm gonna say
how does someone start a conversation with you? No, start a conversation with me.
No, it'll be small talk.
Small talk. Let's start a conversation.
So they'll be like, "Hi, how are you doing?" And I'm like, "All right, cool." And then they hit you with
you're talking to me. You're talking to me.
Like, what do you think about this and this and that? What do you think about this truck?
Shut the fuck up. Please stop talking to me.
Okay. And I keep on going about my day.
All right. So then why don't you just say that instead of adding to it?
If you would have said what I said, I'd be like, you're funny, da. But in my head, I'm like, all right, he's a little ignorant, and then keep it pushing.
That's not even small talk, though. Small talk is, oh, how you doing? Oh, this is good weather we're having. Oh, you see the game? That's small talk.
It's never the weather or the game. It's during those times, it was Trump.
But politics...
It's the biggest buzzing thing, and it's always going to be politics.
Okay, yeah, but politics in of itself is not small talk, because that's a huge category. It's not surface level.
Exactly. Which
so
is why
you don't want
if I don't have information in that topic, I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, okay. I agree. But you just said gas prices are low, so I don't give a fuck. So you're obviously talking about something you don't know what the fuck about.
I'm literally demonstrating my ignorance to you to the topic. So why even entertain it?
Okay, so you think people shouldn't be ignorant.
Huh?
People shouldn't talk to ignorant people.
No, I'm saying if you sense that someone's ignorant to a fact, and it's clear that they say, I don't give a fuck, and they don't really care, why continue to pursue that?
So, okay, I get that, but why act as an ignorant person instead of just saying, oh man, I don't really know much about that, but I don't really want to talk about it?
It's not acting. It's actually telling the truth. Like, if you're hitting me with if I tell you, hey, gas prices, like, I'm hitting you with a purposely ignorant, like, fact that I know makes no sense, and I know it has nothing to do with the two, right? And you pick that up as someone who knows a lot about politics, just saying, you say, oh, well, I'm like, bro, technically, like, when you hit me with the technically, I don't care. I said, I demonstrated that I don't know anything about it, and then I told you at the end that I don't give a fuck either, and you're going to keep on coming to me with this more information about that I don't care about.
Okay.
That's retarded. That's you not picking up the signs.
But that's not, okay, but if you...
That's terrible social skills.
Okay, but if you
That's terrible.
Okay, but if you really don't want to talk about it, why don't you just say, oh, I didn't really know that, but I don't really want to talk about it.
I don't have to say things in a certain way.
But you adding new information...
It's called social skills, bro.
Bro, social skills... So if
someone tells me I don't give a fuck, if that's the last thing out of their mouth, or I don't care, or this and that, me in my head, I'm going to say, okay, I'm going to drop this and move on.
All right, that's fine.
So it's not my fault if you're persistent.
That's fine, but I don't know why you, as yourself, if you don't even want to talk about it in the first place, why you would add new information.
I'm not adding new information.
Hold on.
It's purposely showing you my knowledge on the subject.
Okay, but why?
I'm purposely showing you my ignorance so that you leave me alone.
By you giving that type of response, a lot of people are going to respond to you in a certain way. And then you get mad at them for responding to you in a certain way. And then you go on this fucking podcast and complain about people.
They're messing up the joke. If I tell you what my gas prices are, it's obvious I don't know shit about it. So why are you going to keep on going?
But most people that talk like that actually do want to keep engaging in those conversations.
I do not.
But you're in the minority.
That's not even. If someone wanted to keep engaging in the thing, I'm like,
They would hit you with I mean, Trump is in office. Doesn't that have to do with like a lot of like the gas going low? And then that's you adding information.
That's virtually that's virtually you the same.
No,
thing.
it's not, because you're not hitting them with "I don't care" at the end. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Tells a person or whoever the hell you're talking to. This is like social skills 101. They do not care about what you're talking about. So stop talking about it.
No.
That makes no sense.
No. When you say gas prices are low, so I don't give a fuck, the people are interpreting "I don't give a fuck" as I don't give a fuck about what else he is doing.
That's not my problem.
All right, you're the minority people.
You're the minority people. I don't care if I'm the minority. I'm the minority that understand "I don't give a fuck" and "I don't care" mean the same thing.
So, but it's the what I don't care about. It's not I don't care about this conversation. It's I don't care about the rest of his policy. That's what people are interpreting.
Well, that's not my fault.
I don't.
People are assuming.
We make assumptions in every conversation.
Okay, so if I tell you I don't give a fuck and you assume I do give a fuck, that's crazy. Okay, that's crazy. There's no assumption in that sentence. Okay, I don't care.
Okay, when you say I don't give a fuck, when you say the word fuck, I'm assuming that you're not talking about the literal act of sex. That's my assumption.
Obviously.
All right, then.
Okay.
So we make assumptions, but the
phrase "I don't give a fuck," what does that tell you as a person?
I'm assuming.
Assume.
But I'm making the point.
Assume. Right then and there. Assume what I mean.
I don't give a fuck in the gas prices context.
No, I don't give that phrase. I don't give a fuck. What does that mean?
I don't care.
I don't care. And what does "I don't care" mean? You're not interested? You don't want to talk about it? There's nothing else to talk about? So then what's the point?
No,
you motherfuckers is just missing the sign.
No,
that's not my fault.
No, I'm making the point that your problem is with assuming. I'm saying we make assumptions in every conversation that you have. Some assumptions are more well substantiated than others. But the thing with the hold on. The point with the gas is low. I don't give a fuck. People are going to well substantiate and make the assumption that the "I don't give a fuck" is just not I don't give a fuck about the conversation. It's I don't give a fuck about the rest of the political stuff that's going on, not ending the conversation.
Okay. All right. So as someone who knows me, right? You know me very well. If I hit you with that statement, would you continue on, or would you understand that I don't care?
But motherfuckers don't know you.
Exactly. So I don't know.
You just seem like a very difficult person.
I'm not difficult.
You just seem so.
I'm not difficult.
If I don't want to have a conversation, this is how I'll be like, oh, that's getting a hint.
Yeah, and have you ever noticed?
What?
Some people don't get that fucking hint.
I get that, but that's vastly...
Okay, so that's the same thing. I say something, you don't get it. That's not my fault.
It's not though.
You just don't
because
understand.
You're not ending the conversation with that statement.
Yes, I am. The last thing out of my mouth was "I don't give a fuck." That means stop talking to me about it.
No, this is how you was... Man, I don't really give a fuck about all this political stuff. That's ending the conversation. But you saying "I don't give a fuck" is like I don't give a fuck about the rest of his policy. All that I care about is gas is low. That's not ending the conversation. That's adding your opinion. But that's what that.
No, that is what you're assuming.
Most people would.
No, they would not. If you as a person said "I don't give a fuck," I don't care who it is. If you said "I don't give a fuck," I am saying okay, he does not want to.
I don't give.
If someone's hitting me with,
but that's what you're saying though. That's not what you're saying. This is like if someone's like, "Oh, this and that," and like, "Yeah, I don't give a fuck." Okay, but if you're like, "Man, gas prices are low, so I don't give a fuck," that means you don't give a fuck about all the stuff within that context, not the conversation itself.
Oh my God. But so you're talking to me about that subject, right? Me understanding that you know a lot about that, and me myself knowing that I don't know a lot about that. In my head, I'm like, well, this conversation isn't gonna go very far. So let me just say something like hugely obvious to them that depicts that I don't know a lot about this situation. I'm just going with the flow, blah blah. Don't really care. I'm gonna hit them with this little quote. Hey man, gas prices are low. I don't give a fuck.
So
then they hit me with, well, technically. That's them missing two signs.
So you're
two signs.
So you're gonna act ignorant. So
it's kind of like when you give people an obvious like clue, like, hey, I don't know anything about this, and then they continue to like, all right, let me wait.
Okay, I get that.
There's no way you don't know it. No. They just act like you have to know about it.
No, okay.
So now they're gonna technically.
I agree. There's certain conversations I have, whether it's sports, politics, whatever. It's like people say certain things, and you're like, oh, you really don't know. But
are you gonna then hit that person with
in certain situations?
You're not a teacher.
Okay, so your point is to make an ignorant comment so the person picks up on the fact that you're ignorant, so they stop engaging with you.
I'm not saying that's what everybody should do. I'm just saying that's what I would do in that instance.
Okay, so you're like,
does that make me wrong?
So you're rage baiting to stop a conversation.
I'm not rage baiting. If you get rage enraged with me saying that, that's on you.
Fine, you're making an ignorant statement so they try to pick up on the fact that you.
That is one of my strategies to make you know that I don't care.
That's a very convoluted way of saying I don't care.
I said I don't give a fuck.
If that's
not convoluted.
No, if that's all you said. I said gas prices are low. I don't care. So, but do you understand on how that's saying that's not ending the conversation? That's adding an opinion within the context of your talking about?
With someone who's triggered, I'd understand that. But with someone that just picking up, has like common social skills, understands signs, does whatever, I don't understand why you would keep good talking. I really don't.
But that's like, because the I don't give a fuck doesn't mean I don't give a fuck about this conversation. It means I don't give a fuck about the rest of the stuff that's going on within this political context.
That's you portraying your...
That's how someone normally...
No.
That's how someone with normal social cues would interpret that.
I disagree.
So, just for example, oh man, just not to like, whatever. Trump's doing this. Oh, this foreign policy. Oh, this Gaza, Ukraine. Oh, the economy, egg prices, this and that. And then you go and say, gas prices are down, so I don't give a fuck. The normal person's gonna interpret that as I don't give a fuck about all those other issues because prices are down. That's how the normal person's gonna interpret that.
Bro, but in that same set, when you said it again, I was like, oh, he's ignorant towards all the other political things. So I'm going to stop talking about this because I'm just going to get mad.
All right. Okay, but that...
Okay.
But why don't just say...
Because I don't talk like that.
No, but if you're in the position of the person saying the gas prices, whatever...
Which I am.
Why don't you... If you don't want to... Your whole thing was... You don't want to talk to this person about any of this. So why don't just say, oh, I don't really want to talk about this.
So that they realize, like, hey, I don't care about this, and I'm going to joke about it because I don't care about it. So I'm making fun of the topic without even knowing shit about the topic so that you understand that I don't care about it.
But there's a lot of people...
So I follow it, Mina. So I said, Mina, wow, damn. The Hispanics coming at me. So anyway, so I go, right? Here we go. I hit him with a joke, right? I hit him with a joke. I tell him I'm ignorant in that joke. And then at the end of that ignorant joke, that is supposed to tell him, like, supposed to light up light bulbs, like, hey, he just doesn't know, like, he's just making fun of it. I'm going to just laugh it off and continue on. And then at the end, I go, I don't give a fuck. That's three phases of me telling you, hey, I don't want to talk about this.
Okay, why don't...
Those are 3 hints you missed.
Okay, so why don't just say, I don't want to talk about this?
Cause that's rude.
How is that rude?
I feel like that's rude.
Okay.
It's a little aggressive for me. It's like way too direct.
Oh, I don't really want to talk about this.
Yeah, but then you look like your shoulders are like shrolled.
So
up,
okay,
like
I don't want to talk about this.
And now you look like you got attitude.
I don't want to talk about this.
That looks like attitude.
Like, or just I don't know. Just be direct. I don't know.
I was direct. I don't give a fuck. That was the direct part.
That's not all you said, though. That's not all you said.
Let's move on, bro. You're a jackass.
No, you're slow.
No, because if I tell you that...
If I don't want to talk about something, I'll just be like, I don't want to talk about this anymore.
No, you'd hit it with a, yeah. You just could be, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
Either way.
Okay, but do you agree that some people don't get those signs?
True.
Okay. So you easily...
That's why I say I don't want to talk about it, because I'm not a bitch that goes all fucking ways to say, I don't want to talk about it.
And there's no other ways. I said I don't give a fuck. That means I don't give a fuck. That's on you if you can pick that shit up.
But within the context, that's not what that means.
It does not matter. I said what I said. You took it in the way that you wanted to take it.
Of how people like talk to each other with like social interactions. You take so everything you just take face value, literally everything.
No,
there's no nuance to what anybody says.
Because if I took everything face value, what I said about the gas prices would actually be something I believed in.
My question is, if you're that person saying the ignorant statement, and your main goal is you just don't want to talk about this anymore, why don't just say I don't want to talk about this?
Because that's not how I would say it. Why do I have to say it directly like that?
I don't know.
That's not. There's only one way to say, "Hey, leave me alone,"
but
"Hey, I don't want to talk."
If you have a goal, that just seems the most efficient way to say it.
To you.
Okay. But then you get mad when people continue the conversation.
I get mad when they ruin the joke.
It's not even like a joke though. There's no
yes,
setup.
It is.
There's no setup.
There's no need for
There's no punchline.
It's the punchline is that. You know a lot about politics. I do not. I tell you, hey, I don't give a fuck about the rest.
You know what?
My gas price is low. I don't care.
Okay, for me,
if you and me had that conversation, you would not continue to freaking go.
If you said, I don't know a lot about politics, my gas prices are low, so I don't give a fuck.
That's literally what I said.
Okay, but
before, no, that's literally like what I said. Besides,
at first
you just translated the first part of what I said.
No, the first part of adding I don't know a lot about politics also changes the context, because if you say if you just responded to me going on a tangent about what the president is doing, and then you go gas prices are low, so I don't give a fuck. That means I don't give a fuck about what the rest of you is doing. The only thing I care about is gas prices. That's not ending the conversation. That's just saying like, oh, I don't have to end this, but to me the only thing that matters is the gas prices. All the other politics stuff secondary. That's not ending the conversation.
Yo, you ever like written like one of those like papers that are like more than 8 pages or more than 5 pages? Yeah, you're the fucking people that we need to write those pages for, because we need to be so specific and have so many examples.
I'm just saying.
And need to have like a whole backstory, whole theory, like all that shit.
I'm just saying that's
because you motherfuckers can't depict certain signs, can't put the clues together.
No, I'm saying that's how the normal person.
You guys have never finished a puzzle with 150 pieces in your life, and I can tell.
No, that's
you guys have never done it.
I'm saying that's how the normal person.
You have never done it.
That's how the normal person is going to interpret that conversation.
No.
If you said this is if someone was like,
I'm a normal person. I'm a normal person.
No, you're not.
Yeah. I'm a normal person. Are you a normal person? No.
If someone was like, man, I don't know a lot about politics, so I don't give a fuck, then I'd be like, okay.
That's literally what I'm saying with that statement.
No, but you're adding the new element of the gas and everything. That's making a political statement, and then by you making a political thing.
All right. So here's my thing. You knowing about the political situation, right? That person knowing about the political situation can tell right off the bat that's very wrong. That's very incorrect. So wouldn't that spark a fucking flame in their head saying, "Hey, that's wrong," but he definitely knows that's wrong.
So yeah, I mean, for me, if I realize that someone really doesn't know about something, especially if it's someone I just met or something, I'll be like, okay, whatever.
But that's the thing. If it's someone you just met, I'm more likely to be like, oh, okay, he just doesn't know, and move on.
Yes.
If it's someone you know. All right, if it was you and me and I said something like that and then you went on to, well, technically, I wouldn't mind, but I get more pissed off at you. But if a person I didn't know went on to the, well, technically, I'd be like, dude, I don't even know you. Why are you talking to me?
Well, yeah, I think that's a different conversation, because it's it could come off rude or whatever, or you're trying to be a smart ass. I get that. That's a different conversation.
Stop being a smart ass.
For me, I'm more. That's when I say.
Oh my god.
When I say it how it is. If I don't want to talk about it, I'll be like, oh yeah, I don't really want to talk about this.
So if I say, yo, Christian, I don't give a fuck,
then you end it.
Okay, so what's the difference between that and then me saying something right before it and then saying I don't give a fuck?
Because if you say, oh, gas prices are lower, so I don't give a fuck.
Bro, my head hurts.
But you saying that I don't give a fuck is not you saying it with that part beforehand. It's not I don't give a fuck about the conversation. It's I don't give a fuck about the other policies. It's not you ending the conversation.
But if I say it dismissively, or if I say it like oh well, my gas prices are up, I don't give a fuck. That's just obvious me saying I don't I know that's not true, but I don't care, because that's what it is.
I guess it's up to the person if they interpret that as if you're taking it as I don't know. I would just say, if you don't want to have a conversation with somebody, just be like, yeah, I don't know a lot about it. I don't want to talk about it. I don't know why you're not just direct.
Why do you have to be direct?
To not be a bitch.
All right, well, that's your... Just say that. That's not my fault.
This is the issue. People like to, evade around all these problems. They don't like to be direct with things.
I was direct.
I just wasn't direct enough for the common audience to pick up on. That's not my fault. You're stupid.
People don't like to be direct with things. And
Christian, you keep pushing that hat back, and the lineup is showing, bro. You got to push it forward. It needs to be parallel to the marching surface, dude.
Well, it's actually just my curls getting pushed down.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. Let's see.
Nah. Front of the hat's fucked up.
Nah. It wasn't my hairline. It was just...
No, it's never your hairline. It's just nobody wears a hat, like, up here. You know what I mean?
I wasn't wearing it like that.
But like, it was slipping to that, which is why I was trying to let you know, like, hey, you don't fix that, because, you know, I can see the signs.
Just saying, if you want to avoid a conversation, don't want to talk about something, either just don't say anything, or... Oh, I don't
no, bro. You can't not say anything, because that's when they just keep on going, bro. From my experience, if you don't say nothing, they keep on going.
I don't know. If you give super dry responses to people will kind of usually get the hint.
Not if they're yappers and they like to talk.
I know, I get that. There's always
if they're very passionate about that.
There's always the exception as a general rule. As a general, you're dealing
as a general rule. If I show you that I have no knowledge and I have no interest, then you shouldn't continue that conversation.
That's your suggestion to people. I'm saying
it's not a suggestion. That's what I'm telling you.
That's what you do. But I'm saying generally how people will act. This is an observation. If you say, "Oh, okay, sure, that's crazy." If you give a dry response, generally, there are exceptions to the rule. People will take a hint, and it's just harder to bring about. Like when you're texting and people give dry responses, it's hard to keep up a conversation. It's the same thing in person. You give dry responses in person, it's gonna be harder for people to keep that conversation going. As a general rule, you keep bringing up all these exceptions. Yeah, but people, if they're yappers, yes, I know. But as a general rule, it'll be high. You like to deal in these situations. Everything is an assumption. Everything's an interpretation.
Okay, so how come you can't interpret that I don't give a crap if I said I don't give a crap?
Bro,
I just don't understand. I'm saying that.
General, you deal in these hyper-specific. These are general rules. General rules.
Okay, so if they're general rules, shouldn't the general population pick up on them?
Yes, and I'm saying they do.
But they did it in my situation.
Because you're picking up...
I don't give a fuck. What does that mean?
That's not all you
What does it mean, Christian?
I don't care. That's not what you said.
Does that mean that I want to continue to have this conversation with you? Yes or no?
No.
So why would you continue to add on to the conversation after I hit you with that with that phrase? You wouldn't, correct?
Yeah, but you didn't hit
You wouldn't, correct?
You didn't hit it with that phrase alone.
Yes or no?
It's not yes or no because you're providing a false basis.
Would you? Yes or no?
If that's all you said?
If I said I don't give a fuck, would you continue on?
And that's all you said.
Answer the question.
And that's all you
said?
Yes
or no?
And that's all you said?
No.
When people start doing ultimatums like this, that's how they know they're wrong. That's how they know they're wrong. Because he knows if you add one piece, he fucks up his whole argument.
When they're not answering, bro, you know they're wrong.
When you provide an ultimatum.
Say it.
If that's all someone said...
It's not an ultimatum, that's the question.
If that's all you said...
I'm not giving you an ultimatum, I'm asking you a question. If I said I don't give a fuck... You're changing my question. My question is, if I told you I don't give a fuck, would you continue on?
And that's it?
That's my sentence.
That's it. That's the one sentence.
That's my phrase. That's the phrase.
That's the only...
That's the phrase.
There's no words before or after.
Obviously, there's going to be words before.
Oh, okay.
What is the phrase?
Hey, man. I think all black people should die. I don't give a fuck. We're just supposed to, forget about the first part?
No, but you said I don't give a fuck, so I'm going to stop talking about it. That was a stupid example, by the way.
Yeah, I'm just saying, if
black people die all the time.
That sentence in isolation, sure.
If you're actually speaking about it, all black people are going to eventually die. Because all people die.
Yes.
That's just,
Yes. If I'm saying, if you're saying that phrase in isolation with nothing before or after, oh my God, Christian. You're lacking this literacy of
No, people are lacking the ability to tell that I don't give a fuck. That's not my fault.
You're just frustrated that people don't communicate like you.
No, I'm frustrated that people don't understand my communication, even though it's very flat out.
It's not though.
I don't give a fuck is the most direct thing ever.
That's not all you're saying though. That's not all you're saying.
But that's not my problem. That's not my problem.
So, but
you guys are reading too into the lines, bro.
That's not my problem. Then you get frustrated when they don't understand you. It's like, dude, now it's your fucking problem because you're frustrated. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You just
don't give a fuck. Here we go. Let me tell you more. No.
If you literally said I'm ignorant and I don't give a fuck,
that's
okay.
what I said.
No. You said gas price is low, so I don't give a fuck.
What does that tell you about my knowledge?
I'm not making that assumption. You fucking
that tells you I know nothing about it. So why are you talking about it? This has nothing to do with me,
bro. I don't know why
you not picking up on the signs.
Just communicate directly.
Why are you playing with your socks,
bro?
You fucking child.
Stupid.
Yo, he made his socks that were like,
oh my god.
He made his socks almost touch his knee, bro. Show the camera. Show the camera. See how far they stretch, bro. Show the camera. Stop being a.
I was pulling them up and down.
Dirty as fuck on the ball.
I know, it's kind of crazy.
Bro, I never walk with white socks on the floor, bro. That's just me, bro. Never.
Just in my house.
Yeah, but as you can tell, your house, I guess, is... No offense, Mrs. Alves, but Christian ain't doing the chores around here. Because his feet is black.
It's really not even that crazy.
Alright, show the camera then.
I'm not going to show the camera my feet.
Well, it's not your feet, it's your sock.
Dude,
you in that position right now is crazy.
Whoa.
Hey, yo!
You said show the camera.
You just folded yourself. That's criminal. That's how you get your ass ate or some shit? That's gross.
Frankie eats ass. This has been a good episode.
That's insane.
No, there's nothing wrong with
you
eating
being
ass.
in that position is crazy.
Going like this?
No, in that other position.
No, a lot of people eat ass. That's fine. He sucks dick though. Goodbye.
What?
Forgot to do the outro.
Didn't do the
CFTV. We're out.
See you
Frankie's
next
an idiot.
Bro,
Frankie sucks
the fist pump. Psych.